Hello, I'm Paul Beckwith and I'm at COP29 in Baku, Azerbaijan. And I'm just leaving my lodgings and I'm going to walk to a metro station. It's just about 800 meters, just under a kilometer. And then I'll take the metro into the COP, where I'll then get on a shuttle bus, which will take me over to the front entrance. It takes about maybe about just under an hour to get there. So anyway, I just thought I would videotape the route, and you can get a flavor for part of the city of Baku. There are lots of kitty cats everywhere, pretty much. Very few dogs, but lots of kitty cats. So I think this building was probably built in about the, maybe during the Cold War, that sort of era, 60s and 70s. This is a view outside. And I have to focus also on where I'm stepping, because often the steps are quite uneven and in places that you wouldn't expect them to be. So, of course, the risk is much greater. I don't want to go for a tumble in the production of this video, although that could add some dynamic excitement and content. Interestingly, there's a chess academy just across the road there. It's mostly a chess school, basically, for kids. Chess is a really big deal here. The birthplace of Garry Kasparov, who dominated world chess for about 30 years. Birthplace, and I think he grew up here, spent his early years here. It's interesting, the cars here, you get everything from, we've seen a Tesla or two, and quite a few Ladas. The Lada was a car, Russian-built car, and they're still around and they're still in operating condition. So. I think there's a rule here against photographing government buildings, so I'll have to just watch where I point my camera. But I just wanted to give you a flavor of the area. So lots of cats. They all seem well fed. They usually hang out near grocery stores, so they're smart cats. And I've seen very few dogs, and the dogs that I have seen are no bigger than cats, so small dogs. This is a kindergarten, basically. Pediatria Instituti. So the chess school is for kids. I've seen lots of other sort of daycare things type buildings and schools and all kinds of stuff for kids. So I find that kind of interesting. So I just want to get an idea. I think that might be a government building over there. I can't tell what a government building is and what isn't, so I'll assume it's a government building if I'm not sure. Don't want to get in trouble here. So I'm heading downhill and towards the, I'm sort of, if you take the harbor, I'm sort of in the northwest a bit, so I'm heading east and south to get towards the old city where I'll grab the subway or the metro. And the metro is interesting because the station I'm going to, it's about 100 meters under the ground. And it was built in 1976. There's a plaque there I saw. So I'm basically, I think it was probably built, well, it was built during the Cold War. It was probably doubling as a shelter. Of course, you know, a lot of people thought there was going to be a nuclear war. There was a lot of fear and so on. So I think it's, you know, it doubled as a safe area to go to. This is a nice view up there. I'm trying to be mindful of people's you know, privacy. So sometimes when I hold the camera up into the sky, it's just to avoid filming people. This is one of the major grocery stores, Bravo. So I'm quite famous here. This is Paul over there on the sign, my restaurant. So there's a real juxtaposition with the old and the new. Old buildings, new buildings. I think that's true in any city, I guess, but it's really striking here. There's an ice cream cone if anybody wants one. I have found a Pizza Hut and a Kentucky Fried Chicken and Starbucks. No McDonald's. I haven't seen a McDonald's.